into the Wicked Weed studio. I'm Jake Spencer, Jeremy Greene alongside, and we got breaking news in the NFL. The Miami Dolphins hot and heavy on the trade trail today. They have traded the number 3 overall pick in the upcoming NFL draft to the San Francisco 49ers. The 49ers, in turn, will give up the 3rd round comp pick that they got for Robert Saleh this draft, and then they will give up a 1st round pick in 2022 and 2023 to move up from 12 to 3. Of course, the Miami Dolphins getting the 12th pick. So that was the first move that happened. And then, shortly after, the Miami Dolphins traded the 12th pick, a 2022 first-round pick, and I think a 5th round pick over to the Philadelphia Eagles to get up to 6.
There is a lot to unpack in this. Like, a lot to unpack in this.
There is. The first question, who is San Francisco targeting at 3?
It's either Justin Fields or Zach Wilson. Mm-hmm. They're obviously comfortable enough with the quarterbacks in this class that they do not care who goes at 2. I would wager they offered this to the Jets. You know what else this tells me? Zach Wilson's going at 2 to the Jets, which means Sam Darnold is the last domino to fall, which means the teams that are sitting around with their pricks in their hands, you better come with your best offer because Sam's going somewhere.
You think, because that was another question that rose for me, was if San Francisco took this deal to Miami, then I'm pretty damn sure that they took this deal to the Jets as well.
100%. The Jets said no, which means they're sold on Zach Wilson or somebody's offering more. Mm-hmm. That is the one thing of this that you got to compartmentalize that. There might be a team that's offering more for 2 than the 49ers did.
Right.
Which I'm all in.
Oh, I know you're all in. It's great for your team because now you have the biggest bargaining chip in the draft.
You have the greatest asset in the NFL. The Jets now have the biggest asset in the NFL. It's a question of do they believe more in Zach Wilson or what they could get for him. If this is what you get for 3, not knowing who's going at 2, you have all the leverage in the world.
Mm-hmm. I also saw a report that apparently the Eagles had called about moving up to 3 from 6. But apparently they were told no, or they were under the impression that they would only do the deal if they could get Zach Wilson there.
Yep, and what that tells you is that the Jets would not come off of it for whatever the Eagles were offering. Mm-hmm. And so that means either they're all in on Zach Wilson or somebody's offering more.
Yeah.
That's the only 2 things that you can take from this.
To me, I think the Jets are sold. This says the Jets are sold on taking Zach Wilson at 2.
The timing is not lost on me. Think about when this happened.
During the pro day.
Right after the pro day.
Right after the pro day, excuse me.
So the fact that Salah and LaFleur and Joe Douglas all showed up was kind of a signal to the NFL. Mm-hmm. We're in on Zach Wilson. This is our guy. This is who we're taking. Mm-hmm. Which means now, you remember that game of musical chairs we've talked about? Well, there's only a few chairs left, and there's only one butt to put down in them. So Carolina, just remember I said it. Just remember I said it.
Okay.
Watch that 8th pick go to the Jets for Sam Darnold. Remember I said it.
Yikes.
I've been saying it for weeks. Just remember I said it.
Yeah. That is a possibility. Denver's also a possibility. They could give the 9th pick in the draft for Sam Darnold. I think a lot of questions have been answered today.
This is gigantic. Mm-hmm. The Dolphins have now turned Laramie Tunsil into 4 1s. Mm-hmm. I mean, for the love of God, Chris Greer does not get enough credit for the job he has done with Miami Dolphins. This is insane. I mean, you literally think about what they got. This is for a pick that you don't even know who's going to be there. This is the definition of putting the cart before the horse. We don't know who this pick could be, which means San Francisco's so out on Jimmy Garoppolo, in spite of what they're saying. This would be like your wife catching you in bed with another woman and going, "I still love you. It's good," and you don't actually stop what you're doing.
Can I finish? Can I finish?
I mean, all right, Ross Perot. I mean, this is, what a day.
Yeah.
And then we have another move where the Dolphins go, nope, about that. Well, we're not going to pick at 12. Mm-hmm. We're coming back to 6.
Well, they had to get back up to 6 to get the wide receiver. They're after a wide receiver, and they can get Jamar Chase at 6.
Remember I said this?
Okay.
I'm not sold this is a receiver. I'm not sold this is a receiver.
Kyle Pitts?
Penny Sewell. You watch with Cincinnati, they pass, they take Kyle Pitts, they do whatever they do at 5, and Miami's there to scoop up the third best player in this draft, all hunky-dunky, and they got extra picks to do it. Just
God
remember
almighty.
I said it.
Yeah.
That's what this screams to me, is we know Cincinnati's taking Riley, or has Riley Reef on the left side now. We know none of the teams 1 through 4 are taking Penei Sewell. We don't have to take him at 3. We can trade back, get extra picks. Another thing this tells you, the movement in this draft is happening. What we thought was going to happen of last year, that's not happening again. If you want out, there are teams that are willing to come up here and get it.
The thought that just crossed my mind is if Sam Darnold is given for the 8th pick in the draft to the Carolina Panthers, the way this thing is shaking out, it could end up being Zach Wilson and Kyle Pitts to the New York Jets. Please, dear God, don't let that happen. And at least if that happens, let me get 2 Super Bowls, 2 more Super Bowls out of the deal.
Yeah, listen here, insufferable. I don't really give a rat's ass what you want. I've listened to Tom Brady Can Fly for 3 fucking months. Oh, it's I love the draft. This is my favorite time of day. It's my favorite time of year.
All right, we'll have more coverage of it, obviously, coming up this afternoon on
We
ESPN.
have to be on air in like
Asheville.
52 minutes.
Yep.
And it's not here. Like, we don't do it from where we're sitting.
Yep. Yeah, it's a good thing it's only 10 minutes away.
If you're between us and where we're going, you better not break a lot. Because I've seen his car, and that sumbitch wouldn't stop at a parking lot. So if you brake check him, you might die.
The Sports Tank with Jeremy Greene every weekday afternoon at 3. Of course, we'll talk about this and all the other things going on in the sports world, but, mostly this.
And for those of you that are live with us on Facebook, thanks for sticking around. We hadn't done a video here in forever. This will be where we do live videos moving forward. So if you've hung out this long, stick around. We got more good shit coming.
I'm Tank Spencer. He's Jeremy Greene. We are in the Wicked Weed studio, wickedweedbrewing.com. Drink different. We'll see you this afternoon.